think what inspired us most was our pain and suffering. Tulikuwa masafara, and that's what made us, because we just turned that into music. We took that pain. We were really angry, like you're not paid or anything. You can't go robbed. You can what? You can't speak. You can't. So what am I supposed to do? Okay, let me go to the booth. We'll see about that. Like, it used to be pain most of the time. If you listen to Nairobi, it's mostly pain. Like, and most apart from like, the commercial music that they play in the club, which the other people in, they like to party to. I mean, the other stuff that I've done is really painful, like music, like Mchizi is inspired by pain. You listen to the lyrics. Which other one?
There's also Chapa. I like Chapa.
Yeah, even Chapa.
Chapa.
Chapa. And the guys from that track are really doing well. I mean, Prezzo now is the host of this show, and Jones. And by the way, to set this record straight, I'm the deputy president in this game. So, Prezzo, the deputy is well represented. The country is not going to be overthrown.
That's right.
So,
good.
Are you aware that DNG is now an elected member of the county assembly?
What? Hey, boss, call me, bro.
No, but I have his number. I mean, if you want, I can give you his number. And he's a very good friend, DNG.
Kwa song moja na wewe usinitoke sasa. I'm getting your number and I'm calling you.
That is good. That's good stuff.
So I mean,
that's really good, man.
You have to take me when you go down there.
Yeah.
So I can meet him too.
Yeah.
We can say what's
and
up.
we also need to have him here.
10.
Exactly.
We should have him here.
We need to have him here.
All of us. Let's go.
And I'm even thinking too, just for the honor of Abbas. Then I'm thinking DNG should actually be on this seat as well.
Yeah.
He can
We
speak
should
music.
invite Abbas back.
Yes, with DNG.
Before he leaves.
Great stuff.
I think that would be a great thing.
That would be good.
So tell him, tell him we're making plans for his life.
DNG umesikia vile unapangiwa.
Exactly, man.
I'm hoping that this might manifest and
exactly.
Absolutely.
And right now, I'll give you a call after this show immediately. I'm off the set. I'll give you a call.
Good.
Yeah, so I don't know, Jen,
Shout out.
you're flabbergasted by your star-stricken.
No, I'm not starstruck. He's my boy, man. Yeah, he's my boy.
I know, man. I know. Come on.
That's good. That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't know if people know that you're also a painter. Do they know that?
Oh, that's now
or is that
a
like
whole
a
different
secret?
world.
Or like,
new world.
yeah, what are the different dimensions or like facets of a boss? You know.
Well, my dad was a painter. I was born. Since I was born, I was fascinated by that. I started drawing by the time I was 2.
Wow.
So before I was even a musician, I was a painter.
Wow.
I've been to different countries. I vandalized their walls to push my name.
It's called graffiti.
Yeah.
It's called graffiti.
But I mixed it. To say vandalize, I'm being sarcastic because it was beautiful art.
Of course.
And then there's some guys saw it. I left my contact. I tag like at the bottom, or the top, and people started calling me. And I started just going to people's houses and doing murals.
Yeah.
Wow.
Murals. I just go with what I want to paint, do a mural, get paid. So I did that before I could start singing.
Yeah.
And then now when I started singing, incorporated that, it just spiraled into a different way.
Yes.
So I want to mix it. It's a handful, and if you try to do music and art, the two creative sides, if you're trying to go deeper in both, it can be a bit tricky.
Especially in African
some people
context.
go crazy to try to do that.
Yeah.
Especially in African context. Yeah.
But it would be nice to show some of your work. I mean, if you like, we can maybe, we'll put something on for people to see what kind of stuff you've done.
Yes.
Yeah, because I once saw one of your paintings.
Some of that.
And it was fascinating. Like, I didn't know you could do that. So
Okay, I learned something, and even if it's when I'm gone, and maybe I do something from there, but then I'll have to pull it out the frame and then roll it up and then send it, and then when you get it here, you have to put it back on a frame. You just have to it's like mount it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
and then put
That's
it right
cool
here.
stuff.
Yeah,
That's cool
here.
stuff. Right there. That's awesome.
Cool.
Abbas, actually, I like your approach to art, to music, and to life generally, right? Often has it been that people would take their or use their pain and suffering as an excuse to do bad things and to become their worst selves. But it sounds to me like you took your own pain and suffering and used this as a motivation to transform. How did you do that? Who taught you to do that?
I like reading a lot.
That's good.
I read a lot of books. Anything which has information that's exciting and good for, that provokes my thoughts and makes me. I like that. I like challenges. I'll do something that you tell me not to do because I'll wonder why you told me not to do it.
Yes.
Right.
I'm inquisitive.
Absolutely.
So I've spent a lot of time looking, studying other things and then incorporate that in my art. And then, so I'm inspired mostly by pain and love, of course. But then sometimes you just have to be, it is what it is. It can't be, every day is not the same.
Right.
Today is different, tomorrow is not like today, so all that stuff has inspired me, and I like how to incorporate both, because if you manage to cut the niche between the two and incorporate both and be able to be progressive in both 100%, I think it's something very creative. I don't like copying things. I like just being authentic. When guys do this, I just
Do that.
I want to be myself. I don't want to be programmed to like this and that. I can do as long as it's nothing illegal or against anyone or disrespectful.
Right.
But I believe in it, and this is what I want to be. I like to be given my space and just be who I am. Because sometimes I think there's not everyone can be nice. You can, unless you're the ice cream man.
If you want to make everybody happy, sell ice creams.
But even then, you have to offend somebody.
You have to.
Like,
you have to.
The kids will argue. Why is it giving more?
Yeah. I want the red one.
So companies
Even the ice cream man gets some problems.
That's right. Absolutely. So it sounds to me like you've used the good, the bad, the love, the hate, and life being what it is. Sometimes there's more hate and more bad stuff happening than there is love,
What inspired me the most, it's a sad story. I don't want to make it a sad story, but I think it's good people.
It's okay.
If
We
people
have
know,
tissues.
all tissues. Tissues see your issue.
It's all here. It's all here, right?
But actually, Kelma knows my story and everything. And, we've been through the same thing.
Yeah.
That's why we're always cool like this. We are family, like totally family. Her mom took care of me after my parents passed away, and it's just like that. It's natural. So we just family like that. You know what I mean? So that's why we do music. It's meaningful music, not just like, okay, let's go do some music and make some money. It's never been like that.
Right.
I'm like, Kelm, I have a booth. I've just make that kabati, and now I'm just going to put the cushions and a mattress inside. And you can come put your vocals at 2 p.m.
And she's quite good at the vocals. Quite good.
So
well, you have to come to Jofoisia Music Production
Oh,
Studio.
yeah, we got a
we do. We
studio
have a music
downstairs.
studio.
We do
You
have
guys
a
check
music
it out
studio
before you
downstairs.
leave.
Yeah.
You have to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
It's world class, actually.
if I say my preference,
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't mean that I hate what other people's preferences are.
Yes.
I respect others. I'm just talking about me because I'm here to just let the people know.
Yeah.
Right.
So things like that inspire me. I don't like very clean studio. Like where I record, I want it dingy and
I get it. I
might
get
not
a
like
vibe.
the
I
studio
get
down
it.
here.
the
That's so
dingy,
dingy.
the dingy and the bad studio is dingy.
Of
It's
course.
dingy.
I get it
That's
because
what you're
maybe
style,
it's because you're used to the paintings and
Yeah.
all that. So
Right.
Yeah, I make it like an environment where I just feel like be creative.
Yeah.
Right,
you
right,
know,
right.
I have
That's interesting.
positive vibes. I play positive music vibes.
Right.
What I listen there is different. People look at me, they're like, "Oh, this."
Yeah.
But if you come in and have a seat, I don't know what you might think.
No, it reminds me. Kelma. No, Prez invited me to Kelma's birthday. I think some 2 years ago, and we were just out there, by the bonfire. We're doing barbecue.
Yeah.
Then I think your brother was was one of the guests in that party. So Kelma tells me, by the way, this is Doobie's bro. I'm like, wait a minute, Doobie, and by the Doobie's just lives next door. Right. I'm like, where's Doobie's? Kelma tells me Doobie's in the UK. Then I go to my Instagram, I check out. I immediately followed you. Then I was like, yo, but he really needs to come by because Doobies is one of the guys that we are missing out here. Yeah.
Right.
And I've always, once an artist, always an artist.
Absolutely.
And for me as a music executive, I just say, no, let me just come down, see what we can do. And from that point on, I started now even following Abbas and, on the comment section, he's a very good friend of Kevo Kefos. Kevo Kefos, Kevo Kefos is one of the rappers we have from Kibera number 9. And I'm his elder brother. I mean, though Kevo Kefos is 6'4".
Wow.
Like this is your brother for real.
No. All artists, all rappers, except for Prez,
Shots fired. Shots fired.
So because you're not here, we can say whatever we want.
Yes, and on Prezzo and Abbas, I think the artists that we have in this country who've really opened up the doors internationally. Abbas' name cannot go unmentioned.
Absolutely.
Bamboo has done a song, Mama Africa, featuring a coin or Akon. But again, there is this question that I've always wanted to ask Doobies. When you were curtain raising for Coolio, definitely you must have a thing, with him, and you must have maybe interacted, just like Jay-Z and Prez interacted with Snoop and DMX, Ja Rule. When you heard of Coolio's passing, rest his soul, God rest his soul in peace. How did you feel? Because personally, listening to Gangsta's Paradise, and seeing all that, and see you when you get there. Then again, Coolio dies. I'm in the village, my countryside, and my friends are DMing me, telling me, yo, Coolio is dead. I, as a follower of Coolio, felt quite bad. But then I was like, wait a minute, Doobies has actually rubbed shoulders with this guy. And now he's no more. How did you receive the news, bro?
Yeah, I felt it. I felt, having, met him before. Like, as a human, I felt it. Like, I felt sorry, wish for his family all the best and everything. But there was so much controversy behind it.
Yes.
Then I was like, okay, I'll leave it there. The rest is between him and
God.
his creator. So,
good Lord.
But
absolutely.
I wish him all the best, the family.
And speaking of creation, bro, what religion do you subscribe to? Maybe, I'm not trying to put you on the spotlight, but,
I'm not religious like that, but
spiritual.
I'm spiritual. I believe in God, the creator, anytime, any day. If anyone comes and challenges that, bro, I leave that to you. You'd be stricken by lightning, not me. But I believe in that, not because of what I hear, what people say. It's my experiences. One day I'll come back here. We need I think we need about 500 podcasts, each 700 hours for me to break it down.
Right.
Literally.
Yeah.
So,
but it is a thing now, Yes. A religious category that is called spiritual, but non-religious.
Yes.
It's a growing subset of the religious category.
Like, for example,
absolutely.
We could talk about Christianity. We could go and call out the faults and when they branched, who branched from where, and they branched and then they formed this and this happened. We go to history, right? But then you see the doctrines. There's people who flip things sideways. There's people who use numerology and all this stuff. If you understand that and you understand the truth, then we don't need to get deeper. For those who know. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. And I'm thinking, Doc, really, you're speaking from the spiritual point of view as, the spiritual guide of Jofuasia Media.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking we should also create content at times speaking on religion and what people think about, atheists could be invited also to just...
Right, we actually have something like that on Saturdays. It's called Higher Scent. It's by Jones. And he...
Can I be a party pooper?
No, you're welcome.
All day, bro. All day.
I'm saying, can I be a party pooper? Can I say something?
Yes.
Please.
Okay. I don't want to destroyed children's
brainwashing them and stuff.
dreams of the Tooth Fairy and the other guy.
Yes.
Santa Claus.
I'm not really a big fan of it because I understand it.
Yeah.
I understand where it came from, but just because I understand doesn't mean I want to indoctrinate everyone else. My truth is me. Now I understand it's good for me. I'm good. But at the same time, I've got tolerance. I can accommodate what other people believe.
Right. Yeah.
I can give you space to do what you want.
Right. Yeah.
But just don't rub what
impose.
Yeah, don't bring yours to me. Like, don't rub it in my face
Right.
because I know, I know I know something you don't know if you want to take it there. But let's keep it respectfully.
Right.
It's true.
But I mean, like, a lot of people do hide behind religion. You say someone's like, oh, I'm a Muslim or a Christian or a Hindu, but really there aren't those things. And so that's where Jones is coming from with this whole spiritual but not religious, becoming a very popular philosophy or way of life.
Right.
And it's interesting. You don't have to be religious to have ethics or morals or care about people.
Yeah.
And I have atheist friends who are more thoughtful and caring than more Christians that I've met.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, religion is really
It's more reason.
It's a blur.
Yeah, and
these
again,
days.
we've seen memes online. Speaking of, we have people who proclaim full religion, but their hearts are full of hate.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you understand, like some of us come from places that you'd see a preacher by the day and a wizard by the night.
Wow.
So you'll be like, yo, but you were just preaching out there today. What's not happening?
Right.
So that thing creates a lot of confusion to people.
Right.
And the fact that, we have a Swahili saying that says, msanii ni kioo cha jamii, like an artist or a creative is a mirror
Reflection
to the
of
society.
Right.
It really narrows down to the artist. And if we got artists, like Doobies here and coming through and saying, this is what I've gone through, this is what I've come up with, and this is my stand. I mean, what generation are we going to raise?
Right.
Through music, speak it, receive it, speak it, believe it, receive it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So it's more reason, I think, like there's a producer of mine called Yellow.
Yeah.
I've just mentioned his name because he has no problem with me mentioning his name. He's my kid, bro. Yellow, there's a day we were in studio recording, and he's like, I think about Tupac Shakur singing about death.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, Tupac is gone. Biggie speaking about death in his songs, and then he says, God help me. I'm not going to sing about death. I'm only going to sing about success
And life.
because I don't want to do that. And I'm like, yo, this thing is powerful. So this is an upcoming artist saying the same things that Dubis has just said here. Right. So definitely the connection between creatives, is on the rise.
Right.
And I'm thinking we have a huge platform to really support in mentorship.
Absolutely.
And that's why we need the 500 podcasts, so 5,000. Yes, so
5,000.
With
we
700
do.
hours.
Yes.
Plus.
Plus.
That's right.
Yeah. But like, besides the podcasts, like, what do you think we can do to influence the minds of the upcoming artists? Because the music that's coming out these days on our radios, in the matatus, it's just vulgar.
Call them out.
Like, you can't even listen to this music like with elders. You're embarrassed to whatever is being said. And some of these kids are in high school. So I'm like, who is financing this stuff? Like, how do you go about that?